Hey gang, happy to see you found us here at Sea Jaws, Canadian Jail War Stories, and for all my returning subscribers, you already know, you guys are the backbone of the channel and I wouldn't be existing without y'all. So, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are y'all waiting for, man? Come on, join the fam, alright? If you like to watch, but you're not subbed, and you haven't shared or liked, what, do you hate me or something, man? Come on, join the family, and help this channel grow. And we'll see you in the next episode, if you subscribe and come back. If not, let's get straight into this. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate all you subscribers and viewers. I really do. Okay, guys, we're going to get into this story today. We're going to be talking about gangs and the sneaky stuff they do to each other and what I've seen gangs do in the Don jail to trick each other, because a lot of guys were being busters and they'd come on range and then they would act like they weren't banging. They would act like they're not in a gang if their ops were there. If it was like, say they were a blood and there was a bunch of Crips on range, they would act like they're not a blood, and then say a bunch of Crips left and then there was 2 or 3 Crips and he was still there, and then a bunch of 10 bloods landed on the range. All of a sudden now this guy is going to announce, oh, now he's a blood all of a sudden. So the thing was, we have to regulate the range. So this is why this was going on. This is why these guys started doing this on the range. So this was on 3C North, which is 3C backside. Now, I'll tell you guys exactly what happened. Okay? This is a pretty crazy story. So I was in the Don jail, and this was 3C backside, like I said. Now, okay, the jail is ran by the inmates. The guards don't come around much, okay? So basically what it is I was in there with about 15 5 PG Crips from Weston Road and Falstaff Crips and Weston Road 5 PG Crips. Okay, I was in there with them, and all of a sudden some guys come on the range, and I had been in there for about a year at this point. Okay, so I'd been in there about a year at this point with these guys, and I hadn't seen them do this specific tactic before, but I guess because people were finding out that guys were lying and pretending they weren't in gang when they were, and they were finding out later on, and then they would fight with knives and get jumped and stuff. So basically, what the tactic was is, okay, so say a guy comes on the range, and they don't know what gang he's in, okay? What they're gonna do is, no one's going to talk about any gang politics until nighttime. Now, the guy comes in the day, say, right before we lock down for the night. Now, everybody's going to be locked down for the night, so they can't really see each other or see each other's facial expressions or see each other face to face or talk or what, right? So we're talking from cell to cell. It's the bars, and we're all in a long row. And then, okay, we got the 5 PG Crips and the Falstaff Crips. Yelling, but they're not acting like Crips. They're not saying cuz, they're not saying nothing like that. They start yelling out to this new guy. They don't know what gang he's in, so they start yelling out, "Su su woo su woo." It's like a blood call, right? So basically, this guy, if he's a blood, he's gonna do a blood call back, so then he knows his homies are there and stuff. So right away you hear this guy like, yo, what up, blood? What up, homies? So woo, right? And next thing you know, these guys are like, oh yeah, man, fucking you just missed it. We just fucking smashed a bunch of our enemies that were here. A bunch of Falstaff Crips and a bunch of 5PG Weston Road Crips were here. We smashed them off the range, and they're in medical right now, and a couple of our boys are in the hole, and they're all. And then you hear this one guy that the guy they're playing, the guy that they're tricking. He's like, "Oh yeah, sick, yo. Congrats, yo. Right on. I'm glad you guys got him, yo. Fucking pieces of shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fucked a couple up too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right before I came here. That's why I came here from the hole, you know? There was a bunch, two landed on this other range I was on two, and we fucking jumped them, yo. We crushed them. We rushed them. So now these guys are like, alright, yo, bet, yo. So we're gonna fucking click up in the morning, eh? We're gonna smoke a blunt, this and that. And they're acting like they're gonna be this guy's best friend, and they're acting like they're all in the same. They're not in the same set, but they're acting like they're in the organization. That they're not enemies. That they're in um, sets that are alliance together, right? So that's what they're acting like. And the whole time this kid's going on, telling them all his secrets, telling them all his stories, and everyone's behind the bars. Me and my celly Snoop, we're sitting back laughing, and we're like, oh my god, this kid is in for it in the morning, yo. This kid is gonna fucking get seriously hurt, and he doesn't even know. I don't know why I'm saying kid. He's not a kid. He's a grown man. He's a gang member. He's a gang banger. I'm saying kid because when I see someone that's like 20, that's a kid. You know, when I was 2019 in jail, I considered myself a kid. So, anyways, basically, that's what happened. And then me and my celly Snoop are talking about it in the cell. We're obviously not going to say nothing. I felt really bad because I couldn't say anything. Um, if he was from a set that was specifically linked, specifically part of one of the three sets that a lot of my friends are in and a lot of my family are in, then I would have had to say something. But he was in a set that had totally nothing to do with my friends and my family's set. So I was like, you know what? I felt bad and I really wanted to help and everything, but like I couldn't really get involved at that point in time. Um, at that point in time, it was just so much drama going on the range. I had fought fucking four fades back to back. Nobody was fucking backing me up. I was fucking holding my own. You know, nobody was fucking there for me. I was basically holding down fucking everything for myself. You know what I'm saying? I had a few fucking homies and shit, yeah, that I played cards with and everything, and they'd look out for me and stuff like that. But if it came down to it, and like boys, if guys in their gang, like, because they're Crips, right? So if other Crips in their gang want to fight me, they're not gonna stop it. They'll make sure that they don't fucking jump me or rush me, but so I can get fucking four fades back to back then, right? So anyways, yeah, so that's the secret tactics that they use. And then next thing you know, this kid comes out in the morning. He goes up to them. They're all doing the dabs up and everything, throwing up the blood signs, the blood calls, and this and that, the throwing up the going like this. They're throwing up these symbols and shit, going like that, right? Right, like this. That's what they were doing, anyways. So they were throwing up their little sets and this and that, or whatever sets they were throwing out, you know. Um, it was like this or something, and you go like that, like this or something like that. I don't know. They're throwing up all kinds of weird sets, not weird sets, but just like weird sign language sets that I don't know. I know quite a bit of sign language, like here's my name, right? But so I know quite a bit of sign language when you're on the door in the hole talking to each other, talking to your friends. It's like E D D I E, right? Um, anyways, so this poor guy comes out in the morning. I think his name is Fat Blood or Chance. his real name was Chance, his name's Fat Blood, alright? Something like that. I can't remember exactly if it was that specific time, but anyways, this poor damn kid that I'm speaking on, this incident, comes out and he's throwing all the signs up, dapping up all the guys, this and that. They're talking, they're all acting like they're bloods, they fucking rolling up a spliff, they go into the back, they go to act it, they smoke it, they get it right down to the end. Right when they're about to pass it to him, they pass it to him. He goes to take one draw off the spliff, and right away they just start jumping him, rushing him, beating him. Friggin' next thing you know, guys coming in the back that weren't back there, shanking him and shit, jumping on him, stomping on him. Fucking put him in the hospital. I know that for sure. He got taken out in the infirmary. I was just basically playing cards, not paying no attention, just you could see it because the bathroom is open in the dawn. You can see back there, and I was at the back table, so I could see everything. But crazy, yeah. So you gotta really, you can't trust stuff like that. So you really want to be careful. You want to sit back, and when you get on range, you want to sit back and observe with your eyes. Sit back and not say nothing. Listen. You know, you want to figure out what's going on this range. You want to figure out who's on this range, what gangs running this range, who's in what cell, where people sleep, who's affiliated with who. You know, don't let them get to know you. Don't open your mouth. Don't act friendly right away because they're going to take you for your kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? So basically what you want to do is just shut your mouth. Do about a week on that range without even talking to nobody, man. Don't even fucking talk to nobody. Talk to your cellie in the cell, that's it. Get to know him in the cell, that's it. And when you're out on the range, don't even talk to your cellie. You know, play cards or whatever, but don't like interact and talk into conversation with people or stuff like that. Just sit there and listen to the conversations, get to know everything before you decide to see what's going on in that range, or before you decide to start interacting, because this is my best advice to you that you can do for this. Okay, I'm gonna be doing it next week's episode. I'm not sure what it is gonna be yet, but I know in the future one of the episodes is gonna be what I did when I was in jail, how I programmed from morning to night, what I did exactly from morning to night during my bid, how I programmed, and stuff like that. Alright? Give you guys some advice about how I programmed, and if you guys can see how I programmed, maybe then you guys could basically take some learning steps from that and actually maybe apply that in the future if you end up going to jail. So anyways, you guys, we have a new intro, I guess, for this video. It didn't turn out really the way I wanted it to. I'm gonna see if one of my friends, one of my Broken Misfit family member friends, can help me make an intro for the channel, because I keep trying to make an intro, but it doesn't work out the way I want it to. So I've already talked to a friend of mine. He said he would do it. I just gotta send him the stuff. Alright, so anyways, you guys be good, free up, and stay free. Freedom is a must. Bless, gang. You see a pretty gal and you wanna know her name. Show her a surprise and take you to your place.